Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Living Life by Design. Let me thank you all for joining in tonight. I have a video for you today. And I had promised you guys that my videos were going to be a little bit short, trying to keep them like 12 minutes and under. And this might run over because this video that we're going to share tonight with you all is going to be one that I think is going to kind of give to every woman in whatever situation that she may be in. And I know you saw the title. It's called Dear Wounded Woman, and it's a letter to my women in whatever areas of your life that you feel that you've been wounded. I think that something I say will touch everybody in some area of life. If you're new to the channel, let me say welcome, and I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you all for subscribing. I've seen a lot of people subscribe. I've seen some leave, but I'm always welcoming the new people to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And all of my returning sisters, my besties, my ride or dies, my girlfriends who've been rocking with me for years on this channel. You all are so much appreciated. I thank you for the encouragement and all the beautiful messages that you all have been sending me in regards to evolving here on the channel. So thank you. So if this video is something of interest to you, keep on watching. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into the video. Today we're going to be talking about the wounded woman, and we're going to be sharing thoughts about wounded women in the different ways that you could be wounded. And hopefully some of the things that I say will resonate with you, and know that you're not alone, and that many people share some of the same thoughts and fears and heartaches and traumas, and that we collectively can get together and be a motivation and an encouragement for each other to keep living life and to be inspired to not allow things to keep you from being able to be your best self. That's very important. And most of us here that follow me are women of a particular age. We've gotten to a certain age in life, and a lot of us are still stuck. A lot of us are still trying to heal from trauma. And I hope that this channel will help you to think about where you are, get inspired to let things go, or to seek some type of help to help you move forward in life. So the first woman I'm going to talk about is the tired woman. Are you tired? Sometimes I feel so tired. I'm so drained of just everything that I go through. I want to tell you to hang in there. Hang on. Don't give up. You're going to get there. Just got to be patient with yourself. You know, sometimes it seems like we can never get through things. Like it's just never ending things you got to do. Or it's always some kind of problem, right? How many feel me there? There's like always something going on in your family. When you get over one hurdle, here's another one. And you're thinking, dang, I just got over that one. Why is it something else? It seems like it's just endless. So I know you're tired, but you got to hang on. You got to believe that trouble don't last always. And that every time you go through something, it is preparing you for the next. I think that as we continue to evolve and grow as women, we become stronger and stronger. And if you just hold on, you keep your faith, know that God sees and hears you, just keep holding on. Restless woman. This season can be long, guys. And your life seems like it's just pointless. You don't have no idea of what's going to happen or where you're going to go. And you're just always wondering, you know, why am I here? What am I doing? And you feel like you're going to be in this position always. I want to say to you to hold on as well. Everything that you're doing has a purpose and a reason. And although you're restless because you don't understand what's coming around the corner, what's next, because you can't see it, keep your focus. Keep believing in what you're doing. Get up every day with purpose in your heart and believe that one day this restlessness will go away, because you'll see why you were supposed to be where you are right now. The anxious woman. Oh my goodness, you're so overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed because of all of the unexpected and unknown things that continue to surface in your life. You stay anxious because you don't know when that next one is going to come. How many women can relate to that? You feel that you're anxious all the time because you're always expecting the next shoe to drop, when that next bomb is going to hit. We're always like that. See, we're not supposed to worry and stress like we do. We're supposed to just trust and believe and get up and know that even though trials and hardships come, that we're built for this. We were made for this. We're the nurturers, we're the givers in the family, and we can do this. We can get over it and know that you're not alone. There are so many women feel anxious in the world. So many women not knowing what's going to happen next. We're not supposed to worry about that. We're supposed to live and put everything in the day that you're in. Focus on today. Let tomorrow come when it comes. Stop being anxious for nothing. The grieving woman. And you know, this one is hard because I'm there. And you're hurting. And you don't know, it feels at this moment that the hurt you're feeling is never going away. You can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I can say this, ladies, just from my experience. You know, I lost my father a little over a year now ago. It was April. And here we are the next year, just a few months past April, a little over a year. And I can smile at things now, guys. I can sit back and I can remember the beautiful moments with my dad. In that moment, a month or two, 3, 4, 5, 6 months after it happened, I never thought I would stop grieving. And I think grief is something that happens in spells. You know, you might feel good today and tomorrow you may bottom out. But know that it's normal and it's a part of the process, and that our Almighty hears you and sees you. He knows the comfort that you need. And if you just lean in and trust, He's going to get you through it. And one day you'll open your eyes up and you'll smile because the pain won't feel as bad. I can't say it'll ever go away, but I think it gets to a point where the good memories outweigh the sad ones. Let's talk about the angry one. The angry woman who's mad about everything. She's mad at everybody in the world because she's been mistreated. She's been taken advantage of. She's been hurt, sometimes physically, mentally, and emotionally. So she walks around with anger because anger protects her. So she thinks. It protects her from anybody outside of her that may try to hurt her. So therefore she pulls away and she's angry, and everybody that's in her presence or says anything to her sometimes can set her off. And it requires patience with this woman. We require that, and to be loving and give her time. Oftentimes we want to rush people through things when they're hurting because we don't understand what they're dealing with, but it's not our stuff. So sometimes when you see that woman that seems angry, it's not always because she's a mean person. It's because of everything that she's been through, and the hats she's had to wear, and the abuse that she's received. So we can exercise a little bit more patience with her. But to that angry woman, I want to say that one day that anger will subside. You need to get out, get you some sunshine, get around people and things that make you smile. Get away from toxic people who cause you to get in that space. You have to constantly be feeling like this will pass, and that in order for this to end, I have to do something. I can't stay here. I have to move. I have to get out of this. And you know that's not who you are. So be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. But know that you have to do something to change the circumstances. Be, really careful with yourself. Be loving towards yourself, kind to yourself. Because when we're angry, sometimes we do things that we really don't mean, and sometimes we do things we do, but we know it comes from a place of hurt. So be patient with yourself. For the doubting one, the doubting woman doubts everything, everybody that's in her space. Sometimes she can run people away because she doubts everything that everybody tells her, because she's been hurt and people lied to her and mistreated her. She doesn't believe that she can trust anybody. How many women relate to that? They don't believe anything anybody says. Sometimes people have good intentions, and when they tell you that, your thoughts are, what do you want? You don't believe that what they're doing and their sincerity and the things that they're saying. Be patient with yourself as well. Just be kind to yourself, ladies. I've been in that situation where I was very doubtful of people. Because when you've been hurt, that's that wall you build up. You don't trust any longer, but you have to be patient with yourself and know that things that happen to you, I sincerely believe happen to you for a reason. Sometimes it's an area that you need to grow in. And one thing I learned about that is, I think a lot of times we hurt from the pain of the loss of that person. And when you think about it really, or whatever situation it is, the pain really isn't about losing them. I think a lot of times it's us being angry with ourselves for believing certain things or doing certain things. And so now we have this doubt, this wall of doubt we've built up. So everybody that comes into our life, we believe they're there to do some harm to us. But you got to work on yourself and forgive yourself for believing foolishness. Forgive yourself for doing dumb things that you feel that caused you to be with someone that created doubt within you. It's going to be all right. Lean in on your faith. Keep working on you. And know that you're not alone. The next woman we're going to talk about is the lonely woman. The one who feels all alone and isolated or overlooked. You feel that you don't have friends. You feel that nobody cares about you. You spend most of the time by yourself. Now, I know there's a lot of people who spend time alone by choice, but there are women out here who are alone because they don't feel that nobody really cares. And we want to say to that lonely woman that you're not alone. There's women who feel the same way you feel. But this causes for you to go inward and to work on yourself. Because if you stay in that space of fear and isolation, it only amplifies it. It gets bigger. It grows. This is the time that you can work on yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on your health, eating right, feeding positivity in your mind, working that body out, building up yourself so that once you get to a place where you feel that you're a little stronger, you'll be able to go out in the world again. See, utilize that space of loneliness, because a lot of times when you're isolated or you feel alone, that is a period of time that you can use to better yourself. It's a time for you to grow. I learned that when I went through a period of isolation. I read a lot. I was online researching things. I educated myself. I started working on my body. And one day I started feeling good. Started looking good. So a lot of times when you're in this space of loneliness, sometimes you're in there because it's something you need to pay attention to dealing with you. Work on you. And you're not alone. The last woman we're going to talk about is the perfect woman. That woman who has to be flawless. Everything has to be just right, in order, all the time, to the point where it's just like Godzilla on steroids. Everything has to be just perfect. Let me say to her, there's nothing perfect in the world. Not one thing that is perfect in this world, right? And so you'll never obtain that. Some of the most beautiful things in life to me is imperfections. You know, when a woman's hair is kind of tasseled and tossed from the wind, or maybe a little smeared lipsticks or some on her teeth, or that crazy laugh that she may have. But a lot of times, perfect women or people that want to be perfect can't have anything messed up. It's almost so fragile that you don't want to touch it. So oftentimes when you're working so hard to be that way, you're someone that people don't want to approach because they don't know what to do with you. Oftentimes they feel like, I don't want to be in her space because I don't feel like getting the repercussions of her being angry if I mess up or if I don't act like her. You know, so my thing is, be authentic in who you are in life. And it doesn't have to be everything on point. Sometimes when I make mistakes on my videos here with you guys, I let them things roll because you know what? Imperfections show that you're human. And that's what people gravitate toward. People that they know are just like them, that make mistakes, and it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to laugh at yourself. When you've done something or you look a certain way, I've gone somewhere before and had talking and laughing and had food in my teeth, and I'm like, nobody told me I had food in my teeth. And I just chuckle and laugh. You know why? Because it's just normal. We eat, all of us eat. Sometimes food get in your teeth. Sometimes lipstick get on our teeth. You know, we have to stop striving for perfection. I can't even talk. Stop striving for perfection because you will never obtain that. And just bask in who you are and let your imperfections be your perfection. Okay? It's going to be all right. But you're not alone because there's many women out there that feel that they have to be the perfect woman. No, make no mistakes. The house got to be perfect. The children got to be perfect. The appearance to the public has to be perfect, but it's not real. Just be you. 100% you. I wanted to share this topic in this video because I think I covered almost every area of what women often feel in different parts of their life, different stages of their life, you know, and we just need to be authentically us. We need to do what we can do and let the rest go. Sometimes it's not meant for you to have certain things that you think you need, and that's why you can't obtain them. See, we think that everything that we plan in life has to go that way, but oftentimes it does not, because that's not for you. A lot of times when your journey is altered, it's because it's helping you. Sometimes you're going down the wrong road and you don't even know it. So sometimes a divine intervention will happen to get you back on course. Stop fighting against it. Sometimes we have to accept the mistakes we make in life, get back up, dust ourselves off, and get back going. But you know how beautiful that is to see a woman authentically imperfect, living and enjoying life, not carrying the pressure of the world on her shoulders, not feeling like she has to compete with this woman and that woman or her sister or whoever. Just be you. Letting go of problems and chaos that you can fix. We can't fix everything. We only can do what we can do. We have to give the rest up. So I just wanted to share this, give you opportunity to think about it. Analyze each of these types of women and see if you fit in one, or maybe you cross over with some. Maybe you fit in all. Who knows? But just know, we all can relate because it's all of us as women have experienced some of the same experiences. And we're here to encourage each other to know that it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So I thought I'd share that today, and I want to thank you all for listening and for staying with me, guys. I really, really appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. So thank you for watching. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Turn on the notification if you have not, and you may have to do it again since I have revamped the channel. Make sure your notifications are on so you will know when I upload a video. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember always, peace and love, kisses and hugs. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.